channel is Tay Rosé. And so now for this makeup look, this one was requested by this individual. I'm going to put the conversation thread right here. If you want to see how I achieved this look, which I achieved this in 2 ways, then be sure to keep watching. So now for my right eye, I'm going to complete the look as I did in that video. But first, before I delve into getting into the look, I'm going to prime my eyelid, and I'm going to prime my eyelid using the Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken concealer, and this is in shade 045 or Honey. So because I was going out on this day, I didn't put on too much concealer. I made it so that way it was wearable and appropriate. So now I'm going to delve into my Bratz Times Revolution palette. Unfortunately, I checked on the Makeup Revolution website, and this is sold out, or this is no longer available because this is a collector's item, to say the least. So for my crease, I'm going to go into Oh You Boys. So I love how my crease is looking, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And I'm going to go on to the next shade, and that is Funklish. And that is going to go on the first half of my eyes. And look how pretty that is. For the next half of my eyes, I'm going to go in with Tweevils, which is a darker pink shade. So in the midst of me blending in my Tweevils and Funklish shades, I'm going to make sure that it is a ombre from the lighter shade to the darker shade. So now for my bottom lash line for my right eye, I'm going to conceal using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer Matte Finish, and this is in the shade, yes, you guessed it, Deep Caramel. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but I mean, in the camera or the mirror that is behind me, I can see that gradiency from the lightest shade to the darkest shade. That's exactly what I wanted to. So now for under here, my bottom lash line, I'm going to put only one eyeshadow shade there, and that is Oh You Boys. I'm not going to apply too much because I wanted the eye look to just stand out on its own. So I'm almost finished with the eyes, but I'm not finished to its entirety. I just have my tear ducts to bling out, and I'm gonna go in with Halo from that same palette, and I'm going to put it in there. Like, I just love this highlight, this tear duct. Like, look at that. I'm completely finished with my right side using the Makeup Revolution Times Bratz eyeshadow palette. Again, unfortunately, this is sold out, but I got good news for you. If you want to create this same look, I'm going to complete another alternative on my left eye as well, and it is still affordable. So I'm going to continue to prime my eyelids using the same Revlon Color Stay Skin Awakening Concealer in 045 or Honey, which by the way, I got this from Influenster. So I just primed my eyelids, and I'm going to show you the products that I will be using for today. And this one, it's been a minute since I've delved into it, and this is none other than Profusion Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, man, I miss using this palette, especially so very much. I'm gonna have to definitely revisit this in the fall. So if you have any makeup requests in regards to fall, do let me know in the comments below, okay? And so I'm gonna first delve into the Mirage palette, okay? And I'm only going to use one shade that's very close to a shade on here, and that is Fuego, okay? And that is going to go, yes, you guessed it, in the crease. And then I will be using the same brushes, so what I will be doing is I will be wiping off the brushes using this Shadow Switch Makeup Brush Cleaner. I decided to buy a new palette, and this was by Profusion Cosmetics, and it is the Fuchsia palette. I mean, look at these colors, like, just gorgeous. They're extremely gorgeous. I mean, I was excited to get my hands on these, even though some of the shades I have are similar, but these shades are the closest by far to what was in that Bratz palette. So now what I'm going to do first and foremost is I'm going to delve into the shade Pageant. I'm going to apply that on my lids. Like, look at that pop already. Okay, so I mean, this is beautiful. I did notice that in the pan of the shadow palette, the Fuchsia palette by Profusion Cosmetics, that pink is a little more vibrant versus when it goes into my eyelids. I mean, you may catch it on camera, you may not catch it on camera, but it looks more like a fuchsia, hence the palette name. It looks more like a fuchsia or a dark pink to me. The next shade I'm going to delve into in my fuchsia palette is going to be Preppy, and that's going to take over the place of Funkalish that was on here, but I'm going to overlay it on top of Pageant on my left eye. The one thing I have noticed with these shimmer shades is you have to really dig your brush into them so that way you can pick up the pigment and then apply it on. Preppy is a little more vibrant and it's more beautiful compared to Funkalish. Funkalish is more of a red, but again, it still is very beautiful. It's nothing to fret about. And so now on the other half of my eyes, I'm going to overlay Smooch on top of it. And then, I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm going to do with the two colors. I'm just going to mix it in there so you see a transition from the lighter shade to the darker shade. I'm just going to stop myself right there because I mean, I got enough transition as I could. Again, they're not the same, but they are similar. Especially for those of you who want to recreate this look. I'm going to work on my bottom lash line and I'm going to use the same concealer as I did before. On this eye, I went in with Oh You Boys from the Makeup Revolution palette. So now for this eye, I'm going to go in with the Fuego shade from the Mirage palette. Finally, I'm going to bling out my tear ducts, except this time I will be using the Fuchsia palette by Profusion Cosmetics. I'm going to be using the shade Ravishing, because this shade is ravishing indeed. So that was cake. If you look at my eyes, I mean, you could tell that one side is a little more vibrant than the other, and then the colors are similar, but I mean, they're not exact, and that is okay when it comes on to dupes or any shades that are similar. They're not going to be exact, but as long as you can achieve the look, then you are a-okay. So now the lashes, I honestly do not remember because again, this was last year, okay, but I do have wispy lashes that are similar. Looking back at the video and then thinking about what the lashes I have, I mean, I'm someone that is a wispy gal. Like, I'm wisped out all day, every day. And so these lashes came with some hair that I had purchased a while back, and this is by Amello, and this is their 3D eyelash lash extensions. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a name. I'm just going to put these on my eyes. I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll be right back at you with the lips. Alright, so these are how the lashes look on myself, and you don't have to do these lashes in particular. You could also do wispy lashes and the look will still be slaying. So I'm gonna move on to my lips, and I remember I did a nude, alright, and so I'm gonna first delve into a lip pencil, and that is by NYX, and this is in the shade brown. So for the lipstick today, I'm gonna be going in with the holy grail of TikTok, and this is the Milani Color Fetish Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Pleasure. I felt that this would be the most appropriate to go with this makeup look, so I said, bet, why not go for it? So I mean, this is the finished product right here. It looks also very beautiful. So I want you to tell me, because I'm curious, which eye do you like more? Are you Team Makeup Revolution? Or I'm just gonna make it simple because no one ain't got no time to be typing all that out. Are you Team Bratz or are you Team Profusion? Comment that down below. Either Team Bratz or Team Profusion. Do let me know. Of course, because it's made by myself and I did a recreation, I feel like this recreation is bomb.com. Definitely 10 out of 10 on the eyes, and then the lip combination is also a 10 out of 10. So with that being said, this is definitely Tay Rosé approved. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of me. Also, do not forget to click on this notification bell so that way you are on the alert as to when my videos are out. That's all I have to say for now. Please be sure to check out the previous videos that are coming up, and I'll see you there. Bye.